Hi everyone, welcome to my second video. This time I want to talk about a growing nuisance in the UK, car insurance fraud scammers. These companies get your details, usually from the car insurance companies themselves through some sort of back door. When they call you, they already know that you had an accident, sometimes they even know your name. They tell you that they represent the insurance company, and they then try to convince you to make a claim for injuries that you received at the time of the accident. The scammer solicitors then raise a claim in your name against the insurance company and may claim as much as £3,000 per person that was in the car for non-existent injuries. The scammers take 25% of whatever the claim was worth. This is how they make their money. The claimer and the scammer appear to be winning out of this, but of course it is a fraud and it is illegal to make a claim for something that didn't actually happen. It's costing the public and the insurance companies millions of pounds every year. However, these scammers are really prevalent. I've had at least 4 calls in the past couple of weeks asking me about car accidents I might have had recently. So let's listen into an actual call that I made a few days ago to a car insurance scam company. They had actually called me earlier in the week and I'd taken down their number, so this is me calling them back. Of course I didn't call from my own phone, so when they asked me what number they'd called me on, I just gave them the number of my fake phone. I hope you enjoyed the video, so please click on like or leave a comment.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi dear. My name is Danny. Actually, I was trying to ring you earlier regarding your accident you were involved.
Yeah, I think, I was only phoning because I'd got a phone call earlier from someone. I didn't know who it was.
So you had an accident, sir.
Yeah, it was about 6 months ago.
Okay, so as a result of the accident, did you ever try to make any claim for your injuries or not yet?
Well, made a claim for the repair of the vehicle, but nobody was
Not
seriously
for your...
injured. I made a
Got it,
claim for
sir.
the
Being
repair
you
of the
are...
car, yeah.
No problem, sir. Being you are injured or not injured, still you are entitled to get a compensation because it wasn't your fault, right?
No, it wasn't my fault. I was hit from behind.
Oh, it should definitely say
Your
that.
phone is very crackly, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it better now, sir? Can you
Yeah,
hear me now? Is it better now? Any
yeah.
problem?
I think it was just moving
All right.
around. Loose cable or something.
All right.
Sorry,
Probably
who am
that.
I
It
speaking
says
to?
yeah, speaking with Alex Coleman, one of the advisors here, one of the legal advisors here.
Alex. Okay, Alex. My name's Dave
Dave, yeah? And your surname, Dave?
Morrison.
Mr. Dave Morrison, yeah. So regards to this accident, Mr. Morrison, have you ever claimed before? Not yet, because as you know, sir, there's a C category payment that you're eligible for.
What's a C category payment? I don't understand what that is.
That's actually for the victims of the accident. Obviously, that you were in the car, that's it, sir, and the third party hit you in the back, sir. If
Yeah.
the damages to your car, sir, is like repairable, and it's something that is not written off. If it would not been written off, sir, it would not been caused. Classed as a serious accident, not a minor one, right? But as
Right.
just a minor accident, as you told me. There was not any sort of injury with you, yeah.
No,
So it would be a
not
C
serious.
category payment that you're
I just had
eligible
a
for.
bit of whiplash for a couple of days, or maybe about 4 or 5 days or
Yeah,
so. But it's
yeah.
just one of those things. You know, it didn't really matter.
That's it, sir. The whiplash is most common injury after an accident. That could be caused by an accident, sir. 5 miles an hour. It could be caused by an accident 15 miles per hour as well, yeah?
Okay.
So that's all right. If you have that whiplash, you could get more compensation as well, depending on the circumstances there. We're
All
looking at
right.
£1,800. It goes up to 3,500, yeah?
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get you the compensation, and we will basically guide you in order to get you the highest level of compensation as well, yeah?
Okay. Is this legal then? Is this is this part of the insurance company, or is this something you do as a private
Okay,
company?
we are not an insurance company, sir. Actually, we are an individual law firm, a solicitor firm, claims management company. But this
Okay.
claim, this C category payment, sir, this is something that most of the people they don't know about yet. And
Right.
this place, sir, that is something that the insurance companies they hope that their clients they don't know about the C category payment. What they put in the public mindset is that like if you are involved in an accident, if you are having serious injury which you have been hospitalized for, then only you can get compensation. Obviously, if you have had serious injury, say, you could get 10,000 or 20,000 compensation, yeah? So
Right.
that is the reason this C category payment is a minor claim. That's for like up to 3,500, between £1,800. It goes up to 3,500. It could be to you. And suppose if I'm at fault for the accident, my passengers, they are also eligible for this claim, yeah?
Right. So that's paid
Yeah.
by the insurance company, presumably, of
Exactly.
the person who
Third
caused
party.
the accident, or of the person that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Liable party. So it's not going to affect you anymore, yeah.
What about
And
if the
like,
insurance company's finished the claim though, and the like the vehicle's repaired and it's all sorted out? What happens then? Because presumably the insurance companies are going to have declared this claim closed now. Can I not? How can I go back to them and say I had some injury when they know I didn't at the time?
that's all right. I mean, you can simply say that because I was busy, I didn't think that I could make my claim through. And at the moment, sir, once we start dealing on your behalf, sir, you do not need to be worried about anything because all solicitors, they're going to be in touch with the insurance claims purchasers, all right? We're going to do negotiation with them and we're going to get you the compensation that you deserve for. So for yourself, it's a hassle-free process. There would be just a couple of times conversation on the phone that we would be having with you. We will arrange the documents for you and you sign the papers and the rest of the thing would be done from our end, sir.
Okay. Right, I'm not naive,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming that there's a cost involved in this to me. Because you're not going to be doing this for nothing, are you?
Yes, sir. Obviously, it's on the basis of no win noted. What does that mean, sir? It means that there's no charges for you, no offer and charges for you, no additional and no extra charges for you, right? At the end of
Okay.
the day, suppose you get £3,000, sir, you have to pay back 25% out of the final settlement to the solicitors, yeah, for the services, yeah?
Okay.
I suppose you will get £2,250, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. That's the fee.
Exactly.
That's what I was talking about. There is a
Yeah,
cost
yeah.
involved, but that's obviously you're doing
Yeah.
something, so I obviously need to pay for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't even got the car that I had at the time.
Do you remember the reg number of that car, sir? What was the reg number?
It was oh, hang on, I've got a note of it somewhere. RY54 ERR.
ERR. Echo Romeo Romeo, yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go, just a second. Oh, well, it's not coming up as a valid reg number, say in my checks. So it's R for Romeo, Y for Yankee, 5-4.
Sorry,
Echo Romeo
EER. Sorry, Echo Romeo.
So at the end it's Echo Romeo Romeo, yeah?
No. Sorry, it was Echo Romeo.
Echo Romeo, yes.
Yeah.
Just
It was a Clio,
a
Renault.
Renault Clio, and that was blue in colour, yeah? 2004 model.
Sort of blue, yeah. Rusty
Yeah,
blue.
so that's the one.
Crumpled and scarred at the back blue, yeah.
Alright, yeah. And so, you sold the car, it wasn't written off by the accident, am I right?
It wasn't written off, no, I just decided to get rid of it.
Oh, I see, yeah. That was an old car, obviously, that was 2004, yeah.
Yeah.
And who was your insurance company, sir, that your car was insured with at that time?
Do you know what? I think it might have been Direct Line, but I'm not sure.
You're not sure about it, yeah?
My wife usually deals with that sort of thing.
Okay, so you were not the policy holder.
Yeah, I was the policy holder, but she dealt with organising the policy. That's all.
Oh, I'm with you, sir. No problem at all. Just give me a second. And do you have any idea about the registration number of the third party's car, sir?
I'd need to go and look at my notes to find that out, because I haven't got that handy. I haven't got that to hand, because it was a while ago, if you know what I mean. So I'd have to go and have a look.
I understand, sir. I'm with you, no problem. And were you alone in the car at that time, sir, at the time of the accident, or was there any passenger with you?
No, my wife was in the car.
Your wife was in the car. And were you the driver, or was it your wife?
I was driving.
And your partner, your wife next to you in the front passenger seat, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
There we go, no problem. So both of you would be eligible to get the compensation, sir.
All
But
right.
this said they need to your wife.
She didn't even have whiplash, so.
That's all right, sir. To be honest with you, sir, I mean, like in any accident, usually in the rear-ended collision, because you were wearing the seatbelt, you know, and as a result, the impact suddenly moved forward, yeah,
Yeah.
and then backwards. So that would make some sort of muscle pain in the neck and shoulder area. Sometimes you don't feel it right after the accident. It could be right, I mean, a day after the accident or a couple of weeks after the accident, like whenever you turn your head, I mean, to the other side or from suddenly you move your head, yeah.
All right.
You'll
So
take-
that's
you'll
that's
feel
how
some
come
sort
it
of
never
pain,
got mentioned. That's how come we never sort of
Exactly.
reported it, because we didn't notice it at the time.
Exactly, sir. Because usually it's not like a regular pain that you would notice it. Yeah, it's on and off pain. So sometimes you have it, sometimes not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. Yeah. I
Okay.
believe as it was not that serious, sir, you've just self-medicated yourself, you and your partner. Yeah.
Yeah, I just took some ibuprofen for a couple of days.
That's all right, sir. Yeah.
You know, just to relieve the
And after
stiffness
that,
and.
stiffness, yeah. And exactly, so the whiplash that you had, it was, I mean, terrible for the first couple of days, and after that you started recovering, yeah. So altogether, if we say with the on and off pain that you suffered with, I mean, like you have the pain today, you take the painkillers, you would not have the pain for the next week, yeah, till the next week, till the end of the week, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be all on and off pain, and usually we say that it takes about, I mean, 2 months, about 6 to 8 weeks to get fully recovered after the accident, yeah?
Wow. Okay. I don't know that it took that
Yeah.
long, but I suppose there might have been the occasional twinge in, you know, when you sort of don't realise that, and you turn your head to the side all of a sudden, and then your neck hurts for a few moments.
Just a bit of stiffness and discomfort. I mean, it was nothing serious.
No,
Like,
there was nothing serious.
because-
Gosh, no.
yeah.
It was a relatively
It's just like
low-speed collision.
stiffness and discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, sir. So it's just some sort of ongoing symptoms that you had after the first week, and it was on and off pain for about 2 months, about 6 to 8 weeks to get fully recovered, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the same here for your partner as well, usually with the lower back, chest, and neck and shoulder muscles, yeah? Just a bit of general pain and aches, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Whereabouts are you based?
uh,
Whereabouts is your company then?
Well, sir, we are based here in Scotland, Edinburgh, but we do have our branches in all over the country at the moment. So
Okay, because it was
I'll see where you are based, sir.
it was a Wales number I phoned, I think,
Yeah,
0292.
exactly.
So it just gets punted
Exactly.
to wherever the call centre is, yeah?
No, exactly, sir. The thing is that the first call, which has been placed to you, sir, that was for more centre in Wales.
Okay.
I think it was Cardiff, maybe, yeah? So
I'm
that's
not
the reason,
sure.
sir. So whenever we call you, sir, like it comes with that number.
Right.
If we call you from Edinburgh here, it comes with that number on your mobile, yeah? That's
Okay. All right. That makes sense, I suppose.
no problem. So, and did we call you on your mobile number, sir, or on the same number, on your landline
No,
number?
it was on the number I'm phoning you on now.
All right, this is your landline number. No problem at all, sir. And I believe that you and your partner, you were wearing the seatbelt, yeah?
Yep. Always have.
Here we go. No problem. And do you have any idea about the date of birth of your partner?
25, 3,
Mm-hmm.
68.
1968. And how about yours?
17, 6,
Mm-hmm.
69. So, say 67.
67. Yeah, we go, sir. And do you use any
67.
email address?
Do I have what, sorry?
Do you use any email address?
I haven't actually got an email address. I'm quite a troglodyte these days. I just use my phone. I don't email.
All right. I mean, that was just because of the paperwork there, so we have to go through old school. We just send the papers to your doorstep. No problem, yeah. And what's your postcode?
My postcode is S19BN.
BN, Bravo November.
Bravo November, yeah.
So S for sugar, 19.
Bravo November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not coming up there here as a valid postcode, and then checks like, is it S for sugar or F for Freddy?
S for sugar. 19 Bravo November.
9 Bravo November. All right. And what's your house number, sir?
38.
number 38. All right, here we go. All right, just a second, sir. And at the time of the accident, were you stationary, sir, like on the traffic lights, or were you driving down the road?
Stationary at a roundabout.
You were stationary on the roundabout, so all right.
Yeah.
No problem then. Any idea about the date of the accident, sir? Any roughly idea?
It was about 6 months ago. I think it was about September. I think it was the 5th of September.
5th of September, brilliant, yeah?
Yeah.
And was it during the day? At what time did it happen, sir?
It's 2 o'clock.
It's about 2 o'clock, yeah. Here we go, sir. And, yeah, it was on the roundabout, no problem. And how do you spell your wife's name, sir?
Shirley, Shirley.
Morrison, yeah?
Morrison, yeah.
All right, brilliant. Here we go, sir. No problem at all, yeah. Just in order to start the claim for you, sir, I need to put you through to a legal team so that we could do the checks and basically find out the third-party reg number. And also in between, if you could search in your documents, sir, just if you could find out the third-party reg, yeah, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, but it's not going to be something I can do immediately. It's going to take me at least, maybe, I'm going to guess, between 20 and 30 minutes to find it. I've got to go and get a box out of the loft.
That's absolutely right, sir.
I'll tell you what I could do. I could find it and then phone you back. That would be the best way.
So in between, sir, in between the 20 minutes that you're going to do that, at least we could do just some sort of official things here. We could do the checks and just make each and everything ready for you. So then we call you back after after half an hour. There would be each and everything ready for you, yeah, after the case.
Yeah.
All right. So at the moment, sir.
So what's it like in Edinburgh just now? Just out of interest.
It's actually freezing. I'm in the office, but they've got like my shirt here.
Yeah.
And I've got jacket, and below that I've got a couple of shirts. It's freezing up here, sir. Anyway, we've got 2 heaters as well, but still it's cold.
Whereabouts in Edinburgh is it then?
Well, sir, do you need the location of the office, sir? Because
Well, I'd just like to know what company I'm dealing with. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just one of those.
Exactly, sir. The paperwork that you're going to receive, sir. Obviously, on the papers, each and everything is mentioned there, and the address, the solicitor who is dealing with it, yeah. And you can always call us on this number, on the number they have got, and
is that the
give you a reference number?
02922 number, yeah.
That's the one, sir. 02922.
Yeah, okay.
Ending with 0377, yeah.
That's
and I'll give you a reference number, not me. My colleague will give you a reference number at the moment once I generate the reference, alright?
Yeah.
And anytime you call us, you can give the reference number and we can just dig out your file here so there wouldn't be any confusion, yeah? Why do you give your name and the reference number, yeah?
Okay, you know what? I'm starting to have second thoughts about this. I'm sort of feeling that this is like an undue stress on the insurance company. Because, like I say, it was only a couple of days of discomfort, and you're talking about £2,000 or £3,000 each. It's not worth that much for the small amount of discomfort we had.
So I didn't say 2,000-3,000.
Well, I thought that's what you were talking about. Yeah.
Because obviously, this is something that the insurance, suppose I am paying to my insurance every month or every year, some money to insure my car. So whenever I'm involved in an accident, alright, the people who are in my car, they are insured that basically if I'm having any accident, if anything happens to them, they're going to get their compensation. I'm not going to pay them out of my pocket, alright?
Yeah.
So that is suppose each and every, we insure all car fleet, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the same here. And you think, sir, that's a big amount for you. But as you know, sir, the insurance companies, they are the multi-billionaire companies, and if they give you a couple of £1,000, sir, from the other side, they are getting more than a couple of £100,000 from their clients every hour, every day, sir, right?
But do you not think, being moralistic about this, I would like to discuss this just a bit before I make my mind up, because I'm starting to feel a moral twinge. if my insurance company have to keep claiming against other people's insurance companies, and this cycle goes around and around, isn't that just making everybody's insurance policies cost more in the long run? Because you're claiming money from the
It's not
insurance
gonna affect.
company.
I mean, because
Well, it must do,
yeah,
because the
thing is
insurance
that
companies get money
it's
from their
illegal.
policies, don't they?
Yes,
Do you
sir,
not
but
think
it is
so?
illegal for the insurance company if they increase your premium because of an act that it has already affected your premium. Yeah. So if
No, I'm
once
not talking
they,
about
I
me
mean, the
personally. I'm
third
talking
party,
about generally. I mean, the
it's
cost of insurance is high enough already. Surely this is just making everybody's insurance that tiny bit higher. I'm just
to
thinking
be
out
honest with
loud.
you, I
That's
mean,
my
when
morals of getting in the way of this at the moment.
yeah, it's, I mean,
What do
from
you
your
think?
prospect,
What?
it might tend to be a bit moral there, but if you stay on the line, I mean, I'll get my colleague for you to explain to you each and everything about it, yeah? And, I mean,
Yeah,
because I've been already on the phone for you maybe for 20 minutes there,
yeah.
and maybe my colleague would be able to, to make you clear better than me, yeah? To make
Okay. I
you
think what
better.
I'm going to do,
Yeah?
Alex, if you don't mind, I'm going to
Yeah?
think about it for a day or two, and I'm going to give you a call back on this number. I know you spent 20 minutes, but you've got all my
That's alright.
details. I can phone you back and say, yeah, go ahead. But I just got this little twinge of morals that's getting in the way.
That's all right, sir. But at least, I mean, we could also put you through to a legal team, and they'll just confirm two things with you: the reg number and the insurance company name. And we can obviously do the checks from our side. So whenever you call us back or we call you back, sir, each and everything is ready here. So you just need to say yes or no to
You
go ahead
say
with the claim or not. Yeah.
you say that quite a lot, don't you,
Yeah.
Alex? That you say that word quite a lot, each and everything. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me making. I'm not making fun of you. It's just an observation. It's just I've never heard anybody say that before. Each and everything. That's a bit of a strange phrase, really, isn't it? Most people I've heard
What does
saying
that
that
say?
before have come from India, actually. Usually from some call centre in India trying to scam people out of money.
Only for each and everything.
Yeah, each and everything. Yeah, it's a very Indian phrase.
All right, no problem, sir.